Dokaya jaja wurung benjen wuminjika benjena jandak larik jaja wurung kundicha munjaniak mang yaram morupuk delkab morupuk delkaya.
Greater Bendigo is leading the way in understanding traditional owner language and using the language to name place in our community. And we want the community to use those traditional owner names about place and where they go to enjoy community life.
Language is important to Aboriginal culture. It's part of the way and being of us as a people, what we learned from ancestors. I think it's really important, the revitalising of language. It's ingrained in who we are. The City of Greater Bendigo has really stepped up and wanted to have a policy and some process around supporting the idea of naming places using language, and allows us an ease of access to participate in language and naming.
The City of Greater Bendigo has developed a reconciliation plan called Barpangu.
Our community vision that our community actually put together talks about walking hand in hand with our traditional owner groups. So the place naming helps with that. It actually talks about their language and inserting it into areas that we all commonly use.
When the city thinks about naming, we go to our traditional owners and we have a conversation about what does this place mean, what's it going to be used for, what's its purpose, and we invite them to provide us with the names, the words, do the thinking and the research and understand how traditional owners would have seen these places and used these places in the past for us to use in the future.
Alumbra Theatre was the first site in Bendigo to use traditional first owner language in its naming. That took place over 6 to 8 months, and this one jumped out at us because it means gather together. That's what this theatre is about. It's about bringing people together. It's been just fantastic to see other significant buildings pick up and follow from what began here with Alumbra.
We've got some other great examples, Guriwanyara, Lani Garingalang and Galkangu, which is our new government building, which is about working together and making decisions together. And you can see when you understand the story how important it is for the traditional owners, but that it makes sense and that it's a really valuable way of engaging with traditional owners in our current day of life.
When there's more language at country in so many places, a way for me to describe it, aside from pride, is I feel safe. I feel that we're creating a safer environment for the continuation of culture, and I just feel so excited about that.
It's a demonstrated way to put language into community. People don't say they're going to the theatre, they say they're going to Alumbra. People know Guriwanyara as a swimming pool in Kangaroo Flat. They don't call it the Kangaroo Flat pool, they call it Guriwanyara.
They had names for land that we now use. It just builds that respect, the conversation, the understanding between our traditional owner groups and our community.
It's more than just a name, it's something that speaks to that deep connection and our recognition of their culture and language and connection with this land.
People in the wider community can support Dja Dja Wurrung by opening their hearts and minds to the beauty of language, its uniqueness. The Dja Dja Wurrung want other people to learn to celebrate with us our customs, our traditions, our language, so we embed that to make us unique as Central Victorians.